Happy Sunday, or should I say Happy Taylor Swift Bowl Game Day. What's kind of funny, I guess Taylor Swift is off limits on here. I had to upload this twice. First title was Happy Taylor Swift Bowl Game Day. Wouldn't let me upload it. Yesterday, I put that thumbnail up, Taylor Swift cheering. I had a similar type title with Taylor Swift's name in it. Wouldn't let me upload it. I guess she's untouchable. You can't use her name in any title for an uploaded video. I find that strange. So, we didn't get so lucky this time. We got the snow. In fact, the sun is just coming up now. It's a little after 6:30 a.m. Started like around close to midnight last night. It's winding down. According to our local weather, it should be over and done with by around maybe 10, 11 this morning. And they said, 4 to 8 inches. Well, we have about 5.5 on the ground right now, and that's unusual. Usually right here by the ocean, right on the coast, we usually get a little less. We have more than, as you get inland, they get a little bit less than we got. Dartmouth only got like 2.5 inches. Taunton only got 3 inches. So anyway, gonna fire up the old snow thrower this time and go out clean off Andy Billy's car. Clean off my car. And wait till it's like almost over. And then I'm gonna do all the walks, the porches, and all that shit. Get down there, ice melt. So I'll be a busy beaver this morning taking care of that. And this afternoon, go to my daughter's house, and we're all gonna meet up there and watch the Taylor Swift Bowl game at 6:30. Well, probably won't start till about 8 usually, right? All the pregame stuff. And I got a little something on my mind. I was talking about it last night with Will. We're on the phone for a while. As usual, hey, you got a minute? Every time, either when you got a minute, that minute turns into an hour and a half. We're on the phone talking. And we talked about the game. He loves his Chiefs. I like busting his balls. Hey, that's what friends are for, I even made a meme of an eagle. It was speaking. Said he was going to eat some Indians today. Yeah, we talked about cars and this and that. And he asked my opinion on something. What I thought about something. And I said, it's kind of ironic. I've kind of had kind of the same thing on my mind for a little while, too. And I was debating whether I should talk about it or not. Because I don't want it to sound like I'm sticking up for someone. Because I'm not. But I've seen a lot of things happen on the internet in general. Facebook. I saw what happened on there. And it seems like a lot of people either want attention. We talk about TikTok. What the fuck is up with that? You ever see some of that shit? And a lot of these little short reels, it's the dumbest fucking shit. People doing the stupidest thing in like a 5 or 6 second clip just to get attention. People will do anything to get attention. Another plow went by. Here, you get the same type of people. However, now they have the added bonus of, being able to build a channel and make some money. And there are various reasons for people's motive to be on here. Some of us just do it when there's a little free time to kill. We enjoy it like having fun. We're not devoting a big chunk of our life to it. We're going to be on here every day for hours and hours and hours and hours. I guess you could say what I do. It's like little hit and runs, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes at times. I can't devote a whole lot of time to being on here. The live stream thing is not for me. I did it 3 times. Not mine. Will invited me in. And a friend of ours up in Canada, another great guy. First time was fun. Second time, about an hour into it, I was already looking around like, I wonder what's on TV. He knows. It's just me. Third time, I told my front man, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to the whole thing. I'm going to be cutting out early. B, I understand, Uncle Brian. I understand. Don't worry about a thing. And I cut out like maybe 45 minutes into it. You know, that's just me. And I said, I'll never do another one again. And he didn't take it personal. You know. But when I pop on now, look around, see what people are doing. And you get to see it all on here. You really do. Every type of personality, every type of behavior, every type of cause. A lot of people ranting, but in different areas. A lot of people, you know, mash that thumbs up, mash that thumbs up. Come on, I need more subs. Begging and pleading for subs and thumbs up and likes and... Hey, that's them. It's not me. You know, I'm not that desperate for attention. I have no desire to want to build a channel to try to get monetized to make money. I have no desire for that. We all have our own, I hate to use the word purpose, but we each have our own way of wanting to do what we do on here for our own individual particular reasons. And hey, it's free range. As they say, it's a free country and freedom of speech. Everyone has their right to do and say what they want on here. It's only up to YouTube to determine what's offensive, what violates their standards. Talk about violation shit. I was a fucking poster boy for community standards violation a long time ago on Facebook. I spent more time in the fucking Facebook jail than being able to fucking post anything or do anything. Yep. I don't think I was quite a legend. I think some people had me beat. But usually my vulgarity. Yeah, for some reason, they have a fucking problem when I used to swear, you know? Considered offensive. So, you know, I'm trying to be as delicate as I can, trying to be as respectful as I can. At the same time, I want to make it very clear, in no way am I trying to defend anyone. The word hate is not a word that I use. It's not a word that I feel that emotion that's tied directly to that word hate. A lot of people I don't like. Some people I like, you know, I have friends, then I have associations, and then there are people I just tolerate until I can't tolerate them anymore, and they're bye-bye. I don't fight and argue with people. You ever see me argue with anyone on here? It's fucking pointless. You know, but I see people that they want to argue. Their purpose to be on here is just for pure hate. I know I talk about the same things a lot. You ever see me full of hate, making threats, wishing harm on people? I laugh about it. I think it's all it's worth. It's worth a good laugh, you know. But I've been seeing things change the way I've seen some people, they're just downright nasty and full of hate. Like, they're on a mission of hate. And they seem to feel that they're going to destroy people's lives, you know. Like I said, the only time I came real close to using that word hate was with the Crypt Keeper, when he used sick, suffering, dying children at St. Jude's as a hook, clickbait, a lure, a scam to build his channel, because his motive was about making money. You don't do that shit. You don't prostitute kids for any type of personal gain on here to get something out of it for you. That's just wrong. The Crypt Keeper is a guy that really brought me to the cusp, right to the edge of that cliff where if I had taken one more step with him, I would say, I hate that motherfucker. And even now I can't say I hate him, because I know what his motive is. He's desperate for money. Desperation can make people do some pretty strange fucking things that they wouldn't normally do. He's desperate for money. He's old. He's got health problems. He had a channel with a partner of his, and they did well. They made money, with their monetization. Partner died. So old and feeble, couldn't remember the fucking password to get back. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, had to step away for a minute. So fucking old and feeble, he couldn't remember the password to get back in. He lost the fucking channel. Well, the channel's still there right here, but when you can't have a continuous flow of content on it, nothing new for people to watch, you lost all the viewership. People don't want to go back and just watch the same shit over and over and over. Hold on a second again. Okay, hopefully I don't get interrupted again. So we had to start up a new channel. He got involved with Sanford. Oh, and by the way, I was corrected. Thank you. I forgot Excavator and Kenny Brackett. And there's two of you. I put up something on the community. A real funky looking engine and an engine bay. And actually looks like Sanford's going to build another one of his low budget 10-second projects. Both you corrected me. So what do you mean? Another one? He still hasn't built a 10-second low budget project yet. Baby Bottle Rocket was a fucking joke. And I went and I took a quick look at his channel. I haven't in a while. I guess he's going to Scotty Kilmer route now. All he does is yak, 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 bashing this, bashing that, cheap shit from China, this. I don't think he's held a wrench in his hand in a long fucking time. He gave up on that shit. He knows he's a fucking hack, and he got enough people. And if you look at his views based on his subs, a lot of people got wise to him. They know he's full of shit with his builds. He's another one who couldn't hold a job at a Goodyear Firestone Service Center for a fucking week. He's a third-rate hack. Was a nobody in racing. Fucks every one of his friends over. And he's pretty much alone too, just like Java now. And he's trying to hang on to milk this for as much as he can. For him, it's about money. He don't even have a driver's license. He lost his license for life back in New York. And he was involved in, what they say, potting up things that may not be on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? He was even a pizza delivery boy until he lost his license there. There's a reason why he had to hightail it out of New York. When he started his own magazine writing, it lasted 3 issues and it bombed. He's been a failure all his fucking life, too. Now, where was I? I just went and take a peek because lately I mentioned him. I said, what's up with him? He's just running his mouth. He's gone to Scotty Kilmer. He's changed his persona several times over the years. Try to present a new and improved image of himself, But it's all the same scam. It's all the same scam. And now we get to, Java. Even him, I can't say I hate the guy. I did get very irritated, and I let it be known. When you try to put yourself at the same level of people right now that are going through a bout with cancer, you don't play with that shit. You don't talk about that to try to get sympathy. Java's mission on here is to get attention and sympathy. It's fairly obvious. He will do and say anything to get it. And now here's where I got to be careful. I don't want anyone to think I'm making an excuse because I'm not. In his case, I can understand why. He's not right in the head. He does have a form of mental illness. It's more than obvious. So in a way, I can say he can't help what he is. He is what he is. We all are what we are. Nothing I could ever do or say would ever change anything. But I like having fun with it. And in a way, I hope that maybe somewhere along the lines, maybe a little something will slip through the cracks in his fucking ears. And he may just stop and think about something. It's only going to help him. It's only going to benefit him. It ain't going to do a fucking damn thing for me if he smartens up. And then I see people, I know he's done some pretty horrible things. Disrespecting and degrading women, children. I know it's horrible. For any normal-minded person, it's inexcusable. For me, it's inexcusable. But at times I need to take a step back and look at the reason why he does it. He just can't help himself. That's the way he is. That's how his mind does not work. His mind does not work in a normal fashion like the vast majority of us. And this is the world he has to live in, all by himself in a motel room now. Would you want his life? I wouldn't. And I see people full of hate, and they somehow think that they're going to destroy his life. And they're on a mission to destroy Jabba's life. And I sit back and I'm getting to a point where I'm almost wanting to laugh at you guys as much as I laugh at him. What do you think you're going to accomplish? Don't you realize he already destroyed his life? His life is already destroyed. And he did it all by himself without any help from me, you, anyone else. And now all you're doing is lowering yourself to his level, coming on here looking like ranting, raving lunatics because of him. Is he really worth it? There, I got that off my chest. I know I'll probably get some backlash, and that's okay. People have talked about me before. They'll do it again. You know, it is what it is. There are some people, you need to realize that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you cannot reach them. They will never change. But if you feel you need to say something, they can be fun to ridicule, make fun of. That's do it for fun. Do it for fun, you know. But if you're going to allow anyone on the internet to get you to a point to where now you're full of hate and rage, and the only reason if you don't want to be on here, you're not able to laugh and smile about anything. It's always a rant. It's mean and full of hate, and you're going to destroy someone. I mean, I can't see why anyone would want to put themselves in a position like that. To where now YouTube for these people, it's just a hate zone, and that's all it's good for. Does anybody have any fun on here anymore? You know I can be very critical, very opinionated, and you see how I do it, my mannerism, my behavior. I know I have a very sarcastic, demented, twisted sense of humor. You don't have to tell me, I know this. For me, it's fun. But for a lot of people I see, you guys don't seem to be enjoying it very much, are you? And you guys are accomplishing nothing. And you guys will never destroy Jabba's life because, like I said, he has already destroyed his life. And he did it all by himself. And he will continue to.